Right, all the wood chip is now laid on these beds, but it's quite nice. There is loads to do still for the first sowings of the year, which will be in middle of Feb, but we're just literally 2 days into Feb, so a bit of time yet. But we still have got to lay bark there, so got to make a bed there out of this and the compost and these, and then we also need to fill this raised bed, and then we also need to fill the polytunnel. So hopefully we got enough, but I don't think we do, so we might have to buy some in just to start us off. But then throughout the year we should be able to fill those 3, and that'll be enough to put in like a nice 5 centimetre layer on all of these beds. Right, this compost bin here, this one, is in the way of that bed, which I knew it would be. It's roughly going to come to there, so it's about bang on centre. So what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to use what's in there to fill up the raised bed over there.
Jesus. I have never seen an orange slug. Ooh. Holy shit. It just doesn't give up. Look at it all. It will just do anything to try and find some light.
What a glorious afternoon. Whew. Beautiful. Lovely. The robin has just stood on the GoPro. I didn't even have it on record, I'm gutted. Literally just sat on top of the GoPro. Every single time he's down here. I'm going to leave it on record. See what happens. Hello, mate. You want me fork? You find some worms? Off you go. You can have a look. I need to take my jumper off. I'm getting hot. You find any worms? Oh, that's one. There he is. He's on top of the GoPro. That is mental. If I can get a photo. Oh, he's gone. Right. That compost bin's emptied and I've put it all in the raised bed, and now I need to lift these slabs up to make room for the apple tree that's going to be there. Too bad, finally. What do you think with slabs? They hold slugs. And we don't want slugs. Right, slabs are up, and now I can finish this raised bed. I think I'm going to get a few weeds come through on this bed particular because it's right on the end of the plot where there's a lot of like bindweed and grass and nettles and everything. So the first year or two we're going to just have to be prolific in weeding this one end. So we're going to get the string run across on the right hand side of it, and then we can get it finished off. We got some leftover compost from the big delivery, so what we're going to do is I'm going to mark out in the polytunnel my layout in there, and then I can spread that around. because I'm done at this end now. That path's done. This bed's built. All I've got to do is now is put the path in there. Plan in this polytunnel is to basically maximise growing space. So I'm going to have a path in the middle, but I'm going to have a horseshoe shape. So literally come in the door and then it's just a surrounding it. I'm not going to carry the path onto the end. Hopefully that maximises the amount that I can actually grow in here. Fingers crossed. So I've finally used up the rest of that compost, so that's all that there was. So I'm just gonna, as the sun's out, I want to get that wood chip on that path that's going to be down the end here, so it can soak it all up and dry it up. I think there's going to be some more rain this evening, so I want to get this path done so it's not so boggy down here. And then spread that mulch out so it's a bit even on these raspberries, and then start tackling the compost beds at the end there that I've made to start spreading in the polytunnel. Still ain't gone there. Bet they're nesting underneath it. So we've got rats nesting. To be fair, that's pretty standard I think, because it's right next to the shed. I've just started the nest, or where they were living, so I think that's probably it now. They'll be gone, hopefully. Bloody things. Right, we are done for the day. Got a lot done and we are nearly there. I've just literally got apple trees to plant, and then I just need to put a layer of compost over the beds that I've made. Shame about the rats. They'll go. God, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do a bit. What a lovely evening. It just doesn't seem like a January evening. February, sorry.